Now, what can happen in some cases is that the amount withdrawn by the partner may not be a constant amount, right? He may draw uneven amount at different points in time during the year. In such a case, we cannot apply the formulas that we learned earlier because they are applicable only in case when the drawings are constant, right? In such a case, there are two methods of calculating interest on drawings, which could be under a simple method or a product method. Let us look at this by way of an example. During the year 2015-16, X, a partner in the firm, has withdrawn the following amounts from the firm. On June 1, he withdrew 4,000, September 1, 6,000, September 30th, 7,000, December 31, 8,000. Calculate the interest on drawings for X under the simple and the product method at the rate of 12% per annum for the year ended 31st March 2016. Now what you are going to notice is that the answer in these two cases is going to be the same. So let us first do that under the simple method. In simple method, what you simply do is you just see what is the period for which a particular method has been or a particular amount has been used. Now let's say, for example, if I were to just look at this and I have to find the time for which this money has been used, the amount of 4,000 was withdrawn on June 1, which means that if the year was ending on 31st March, this is important, the money was used for how many? It was used for 10 months from June 1 to March 31. If the amount was withdrawn on September 1 until March 31, there were 7 months. From September 30th, there were 6 months. And from December 31, there were 3 months. Right? Your rate of interest is 12% per annum. Right? So on this particular amount, for 10 months, I am going to charge interest at the rate of 12%. Under the simple method, what I simply do is for each and every amount, right, I will calculate the simple interest for the period for which the drawings have been done during the year and add up all those interests to arrive at the total amount of interest which has to be charged on drawings. Applying that logic, what will be the interest that I will have? In this case, 4,000 into 12% or 12 by 100 into, for 10 months, 10 divided by 12. Right? So this goes off here, 1, 2, 1, 2. The interest which we have to pay will be 400. So in the second one, I have 6,000 into 12 by 100 into 7 by 12. This goes off with this 0, 0, 0, 0. 60 times 7 gives you 420. Here I have 7,000 into 12 divided by 100 into, the period is 6 months, so 6 by 12. Again, 70 times 6 gives you 420. 8,000 into 12 by 100 into 3 by 12. 80 times 3 gives you 240. So if you look at it, the total interest which comes is 1480 under the simple method. Right? Just like the name signifies, we simply calculate the interest on each and every amount for the period for which it has been drawn. Now let us look at what happens under the product method. The product method is slightly different. In this also, the first step that you do is you need to find out what is the time frame for which the money has been used. And since the numbers are same, it is going to be the same, which is 10, 7, 6 and 3. I'll just take the numbers as it is. As step 2, you need to find out the product of the time and the amount. Right? So 4,000 into 10 gives you 40,000. 7 into 6,000 gives you 42,000. 6 into 7,000 again gives you 42,000. And 3 times 8 gives you 24,000. You do the sum total of the product, right? In this case, it is going to give you 1,48,000. Under the product method, what you do is that the interest on drawings is basically equal to the sum of the product, right? Which in our example is 1,48,000. On this amount, you calculate interest for 1 month, right, into 1 by 12 at the given rate of interest, which is 12 by 100. This goes off here, 1, 2, 1, 2, or the interest is 1480. Now, if you would have noticed, this amount of interest is the same which we got under the simple method. Although now you may feel that between the two of them, the product method is the one which is more simpler, right? So you can use either of these two methods to find out the amount of interest on drawings.